welcome to my YouTube channel EduventureSG. So let's do another interesting word problem on whole numbers. Let's read the question first. Emmy, Ben and Kathy had a total weight of 115 kg. 1 year later, Emmy's weight doubled. Ben's weight increased by 15 kg and Kathy's weight reduced by 5 kg. As a result, Emmy became twice as heavy as Ben and Ben became twice as heavy as Kathy. The first part of the question is find Ben's weight at first, and part B is find Kathy's weight at first. Okay, so what we know here is that at start, Emmy, Ben and Kathy, there are three people whose total weight was 115. 1 year after one year, Emmy's weight doubled. Okay, so whatever her weight was earlier, it has doubled, and Ben's weight increased by 15 kg, right? So that means there is an increase in the weight of Emmy. She became double of her weight, and Ben's weight also increased by 15 kg. However, for Kathy, her weight decreased or reduced by 5 kg, and because of this, after 1 year, Emmy became twice as heavy as Ben. That means the weight of Emmy was weighing twice as much as Ben, and Ben was twice as much as Kathy. So who is the lightest? Of course, Kathy, because she is only half of Ben. And then who is the heaviest? Emmy, because she is Kathy, who is half of Ben, and Ben is half of Emmy, right? So how do we solve this question? Okay, so these kind of question can easily be tackled by drawing the model, right? Because we know what was their total weight at first, and then who has gained how much, roughly how much, and who has reduced how much, right? So let's start with drawing the model, and we will draw the model for what was their weights at the end, means after 1 year, what was their weight. Okay, we are going to draw the model for the weight at the end of 1 year, after 1 year. Okay, so at the end, right, Kathy was half of Ben, right? So let's say, since Kathy is the lightest, right, lightest among all, so let's take her weight as 1 unit. Okay, so let's start with Kathy. So let's say let's first draw. So let's say this represents Kathy's weight, okay, after 1 year. So this is Kathy, and let's say she is 1 unit. So if she is 1 unit, how much will be Ben? Ben is twice of Kathy, right? So we can say Ben will be twice of this much, right? Let's bring it down. Okay. So I can't. Okay, so this is Ben, and who is twice of Kathy. So obviously Ben will be 2 units, right? If Kathy is 1 unit, Ben will be 2 units. And then how about Emmy? Emmy is twice of Ben. So if Ben is 2 units, obviously Emmy will be how many units? 4 units, right? Because 2 times of 2 is 2 units is 4 units, right? So let's try to draw another 4 units, right, for Ben. So this is this will make it same as Ben, right? But we need another 2, right? So that Ben is Emmy is twice of Ben, right? So Emmy here is 4 units, right? So this is 4 unit, and this is for Emmy. Let's label it quickly. So remember, this is after 1 year. That means that is later, right? So at the end of 1 year, Kathy was 1 unit, Ben was twice, which is 2 unit of Kathy, and Emmy, who was twice of Ben, is 4 units, right? Then what can we do? See, the total weight here given is for at first. It was 1 year before, right? This is 115 is not the weight after 1 year. It is a weight, it is a total weight of 3 of them before 1 year, right? So we need to find out what was their weight in terms of unit 1 year ago. At first, how much was their weight? So let's try to find out. So for that, let's write it. So let's say we will find out Emmy's weight. Okay, Emmy's weight at first, right? So what do you think? How much was her weight at first? Right? See, in the second sentence itself is written 1 year later, Emmy's weight doubled. Right? So this is the weight after 1 year, and it has doubled what she was before, right? So at the end, if she is 4 unit, what do you think? How much she was previously? Obviously, half of this 4 unit, right? Half of this 4 unit, which will be obviously only this much, only 2 units, right? So at first she must be half of 4 unit, which is 2 unit, right? So we can write here 4 unit divided by 2, you'll get 2 units, right, from here. Okay, now how about Ben, right? What was Ben's weight at first, right? Any guesses? Just read the question, how his weight changed over 1 year. Right? So if you read the question carefully, you can see here that Ben's weight increased by 15 kg. Right? That means after increasing by 15 kg, right? After increasing by 15 kg, he became 2 units, right? That means earlier he was 15 less in 2 units, right? That means earlier he was only this much. Right, he was only this much, 1 unit plus something else, but whatever it was, we don't know this, but we know after 1 year he was 2 unit. That means before 1 year he was 2 unit, this full 2 unit minus 15, right? So we can write this as 2 unit minus 15, right? Now how about Kathy? Okay, I want this answer. So it's very easy. You can find it in the same way as we found it for the two, right? So Kathy's weight at first was how much? See from here, and Kathy's weight reduced by 5 kg. That means she became 1 unit after reducing 5 kg. That means earlier, 1 year before, she was how much more? She was 5 more, right? She was 5 more. So let's highlight for her as well. So actually Kathy 1 year before was 1 unit plus 5, right? 1 unit plus 5, and all together, right? We know that at the start their total weight was 115. Right? So that means all together this 2 unit plus 2 unit minus 15 plus 1 unit plus 5 is 115. So let's just write it, right? So we can say from there that 2 unit plus 2 unit minus 15 plus 1 unit plus 5 is equal to 115, right? Now this 2 unit and this 1 unit will be how much? It will be 5 units, right? So 5 unit, right? And this minus 15 plus 5, let's write it like this as it is, right? Now minus 15 plus 5 will give me minus 10, right? So 5 unit minus 10 will be 115. Now we have to get rid of this minus 10. How do we do that? Okay, so it's very easy. On the left hand side and right hand side, please add 10, right? Just add 10 on both the sides, left hand side and the right hand side, and then you can easily cancel this one, right? So why did I add plus 10 on both the sides? Because I have to get rid of minus 10 from left hand side, and since I am adding it on one side, I need to add it on the other side as well, right? So from here you will get 5 unit is equal to 125. That means 1 unit will be how much? 125 divided by 5, and that will give me 25, right? So basically our we can write it here. So basically what did we get? Finally we got that 1 unit is actually 25, right? Now let's read. Now we have one, how much is 1 unit, right? So now we can read the first part of the question. We have to find what's the Ben's weight at first. What was Ben's weight at first? So Ben's weight, you can see it from here, right? Ben's weight at first was 2 unit minus 15, right? So let's find it. So Ben's weight at first was 2 unit minus 15. So we know that 1 unit is 25. So 2 unit will be 2 times 25 minus 15. That will give me 50 minus 15. That is equal to 35, right? So Ben's weight was at first was 35 kg. Now part B is, what was Kathy's weight at first? So it's simple. Similarly, we can easily find Kathy's weight at first, right? So how much it will be? Please calculate. So it is quite straightforward. It is 1 unit plus 5, right? So just add 1 unit plus 5, and we know that 1 unit is 25. So 1 unit plus 5 will be 30 kg, right? So Kathy's weight at first was 30 kg, right? So let's write our answer quickly, final one, right? So part A is Ben's weight at first was 35 kg, right? And how about Kathy's weight? She was 30 kg, right? So that's the solution of this question. Hope you liked it. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.